a place where no clocks sleep, a hunger stitched in gears too deep. The sun once dared to orbit near, now silence wins its ancient ear. Chimes rang out from shadowed brass, they broke the moon like brittle glass. Dust fell upward, stars stood still. Time forgot what it meant to kill. She built the wheel with tools of bone, a crank, a coil, a metronome. I'll fix the tick, she softly said, and bind the future to the dead. The seconds fled, hands unspooled the woven thread. Tick, tick, boom. They gather in the pendulum's cry, soft as silk and winged to lie. They drink the heat from minutes' hands and dream of rust in far-off lands. Chronophage, devour me slow. Take the light, I'll never know. Wheels that twist what might have been. Where time begins, you crawl within. He saw the starless hour arrive, tried to scream, forgot to thrive. Jots melted into seas of math. His telescope now leaks a path. Cogs grind down the cradle bell, seconds trapped in mercury swell. And tick by tick the echoes yawn. A century skipped, a week is gone. Tell me where you've kept the past, inside the chime, inside the cast. And the each swing declared a mutiny against the throne of gravity. Chimes and crowned a king of borrowed times.
Chronophage, your reign is cracked. The orphans storm what you once lacked. We ring the silence, steal the toll,
and melt your empire into soul. She drew the map on skin of dusk, distilled from future rust. Each line a path that can't exist, each mile a kiss the clock has missed.
Taunts applaud their own goodbye. Every fracture burns the sky.
She neighed dawn from midnight though, let rise the hours she used to know. The orphans ate and grew too fast, their bellies full of unsaid past.
Chronophage, we've baked your end, a loaf of light you can't pretend. We break the crust, we share the steam, and live inside a waking dream. The needle spins on liquid noon, it points to nowhere, points too soon. She follows trails that bleed and blend, a map that starts where maps should end. There's a baby nod and cheer, past divergent thinning air, every step rewrites the way. And when is just a breath of
The orphan king laid down his crown, forged from the silence of the town. He spoke in chimes no ear could keep. I rule the realm where rulers sleep.
Chronophage, your scepter bends. We sit where every minute ends. No reign, no law, no need to bow.
The kingdom is the nameless now.
She mourned the ark that learned to fly and move its ghost into the sky. Each thread a heartbeat left behind. Each not a second unconfined. Resolved to feather dust. Peaceful death, their color rust. The widow's veil becomes the gun that carries time
Beyond the crust. The heavens cracked and drank the coils, each gear a star in midnight oils. They burned like comets made of rust, and lit the dark with dying thrust.
Orbits cough up molten rings. Gravity forgets its wings. Every planet's
a shaft of absent sun. Their chorus hums in ultraviolet. A hymnal clock can never quiet. Silk ignites in silent flame. Shadows learn to speak your name. Every echo stakes its claim on forever. Untamed, unashamed. And fought the ice of unchained me. Kings of dust now beat as one. They climb the shaft of absent sun. Their chorus hums in ultraviolet. A hymnal clock can never quiet nights in silent flame. Shadows learn to speak your name. Every echo stakes its claim on forever. Untamed, unashamed. It woke beneath the buried noon, a second star in molten rune. It whispered heat through fossil gears and thawed the ice of unshinned years. And birds the dawn that never dreams. He wandered past the edge of time, where even silence lost its rhyme. He traded crown for drifting sand and built a throne with empty hand. Chronophage, your desert calls. We walk the dunes where nothing falls. Each grain a second, we release a wind of endless, formless peace. She strung the gears on threads of night and hung them high in widow's light. Each cog a moon that never wanes. Each spring a vein that breaks its chains. Stars get their ancient names. Planets play their silent games. The widow's web ignites in flames that burn the map of who remains. It swallowed noon and spat out dusk, a solar twin in iron husk. Its flare erased the calendar and left a scar where was once one sun. Folds the past into a pin. She burned the map and wore the ash. Each cinder etched a secret slash. Her fingers traced the unseen seam between the real and what we dream. Chronophage, your pages tear. We draw the world on empty air. No north, no south, no fixed degree. Just breath that maps eternity. Felt still there, him dissolved into the hush that time evolved. They left a dust of ultraviolet, a quiet, loud light grows thin. It cracks the dark, it splits the seam, and time dissolves into a dream. No hands, no face, no